Well, another episode. And this time we're going to talk about Leroy, Sane. We're also going to talk about Fabio Vieira speaking about Arsenal after, I'm actually yet to hear more from him and yet to see him do something. So, as you've seen, he was in a protective foot covering, foot protective gear to prevent further injury to his foot. But yeah, I think he's out of it, and yes, he's given an update about himself. But more importantly, Lisandro Martinez to Manchester United is a done deal. We will talk about how much they have paid, and it's a crazy amount of money. I mean, thank God Arsenal pulled out of it because Ajax have really made a fortune out of selling their below average players, man. So many. I'm not saying Lisandro is one, but Matthias de Ligt, Frankie de Jong. And I'm saying below average, yes, I want to rile up a lot of Barcelona and Arsenal fans. There are dual citizenship, there is dual fan base as well. So, with that being said, let's just jump into it, man. So, Leicester City are monitoring Nicola Pepe. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Leicester City are going to do leicestermercury.co.uk. Leicester City are monitoring Nicola Pepe. Well, that is interesting because we'd love to see Nicola Pepe leave and find a better solution for his career so that we could target a better player in his position. But more importantly, this is one of the talk, should be the one of talk of the town because Manchester United got mugged again. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, they really thug life from Ajax. So what have they done? Well, it started with a bid from Arsenal, 25.5 million euros. Then it went to 40 million euros bid from Arsenal. Then Manchester United came in and said, you know what, we're going to pay 45 million euros plus 5 million in add-ons. And then now, you know how much Manchester United is paying for Lisandro Martinez to Ajax? 54 million euros plus 10 million euros in add-ons. 64 million euros in total. My God, for Lisandro Martinez, because he wants to play as a centre-back. So for someone who's 5'9", he wants to play as a centre-back. I don't want to say that centre-backs cannot be short. Well, all the best if you want to be. But this is crazy. This is unbelievable. 64 million euros, man. Manchester United know how to literally get ripped off by a lot of clubs, man. Oh my God. Thank God Arsenal pulled out of it, man. 64 million euros. Oh my God. Just wow. Fabrizio Romano says Bukayo Saka's contract extension has always been a priority for Arsenal and talks is still ongoing with his agent on salary details. Saka is happy with the Arsenal's project. Oh, you better be, Saka. You gotta be happy with Arsenal's project, man. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Moving on, so Alexander Zinchenko to Arsenal is very close. Yes, Ben Jacob says verbal agreement in place. Zinchenko excited to link up again with Mikel Arteta and personal terms expected to be agreed fast. Zinchenko, like Jesus, sold on a more integral role. Arteta sees him as a good fit due to versatility. And yes, George Butcher says Alexander Zinchenko to Arsenal soon. 30 million pounds agreed between both the clubs. Personal terms next. So 30 million pounds, man. How did Arsenal pull this off? 30 million pounds for Zinchenko is crazy deal. I mean, look at, oh my God, I don't know how to, wow, 64 million euros, somewhere around 55 million pounds for Lisandro Martinez overall. And we are getting someone like Zinchenko for half of that. My God. Oh my God. This is crazy bit of a deal, man. Freddie Paxton says Arsenal are confident that personal terms will not be an issue after agreeing a final fee with Manchester City. Deal is about to be completed. Boys, next week it's definitely been announced. I think it might take more than that, but let's see. Yeah, well, Yagi Subinchoglu says the search for a defender has started for Fenerbahce. Jorge Jesus has asked for 3 names to be given priority. If no results can be obtained from these names, going to alternatives. 3 defenders that they have earmarked Fenerbahce are 1, Leo Ortiz from RB Bragantino, Pablo Mari from Arsenal, and Nino from Fluminense. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Arsenal's Pablo Mari is in demand. It's really crazy. So Ryan Taylor from Sport says that no Calvin Bassey in Rangers squad to face Blackpool in pre-season friendly. It could be some other reasons, but it's really interesting to see why is he not included. That's actually a very interesting question. What exactly will happen? Only time will tell. But for now, no Calvin Bassey for that game. But talking about Fabio Vieira, ladies and gentlemen, he speaks out in an interview. He says, the manager told me he knows I can play as a midfielder, number 8, number 10, or on the wing, left or right side. They know I'm a versatile player. I prefer number 10. It's my real position. I love attacking football, beautiful football, possession, quality. I'm an offensive player. I like to make the last pass and to help teammates to score, and I like to score goals too. My family is a normal family, a working family. Nobody in my family played football before. I was the first. I spent 15 years with Porto. This is my first big change. I have the Portuguese speaking guys here, the Brazilians. It's easier for me because they help me with the language. Obviously, we talk too much to each other in Portuguese, but sometimes in English too, because me and Marquinhos need to learn English. His English is worse than mine. But he speaks about Nuno Tavares. He says I look like Teabag from Prison Break. Oh my God, he calls me that all the time. He always joking with me. It was quick for me too. Coming to Arsenal happened very fast, but I felt ready. Now is my time, says Fabio Vieira. Fabio Vieira is ready, ladies and gentlemen, and he is definitely going to kill it in the Premier League. But more importantly, not just this, Fabio Vieira also opened up about his injury. You know that he was wearing a protective foot brace. What happened to it? So Fabio says it's a small injury I got with the national team 1 month ago. Now I feel really good. I'm not training 100% yet, but I'm running. Day after day I'm improving, and in a few days I'll be back in full training with my teammates. Well, that was the update. He actually gave an interview to athletic.com, which you just heard. So, crazy bit of that's really crazy. But for those who don't know who is Calvin Bassey, well, Jason Sitar says a left-sided central defender and a left back on top of Zinchenko. Not totally surprising, but don't expect Arsenal to pursue this one. Rangers want around £20 million for Calvin Bassey. United, Brighton, Ajax and Arsenal all interested to sign him. Interesting if we could, But moving on, let's talk about Leroy Sane. So Ben Jacobs says about talking about Leroy Sane that he had interest from Arsenal and Real Madrid. He says earlier in the window there were more rumblings about Sane to Arsenal than Chelsea, but they turned their attention to Rafinha. However, Real Madrid were more likely to sign him. Arsenal are still interested, but no talks at the moment. So no talks at the moment for Leroy Sane, but he is a player Arsenal might look into, because hey, we are actually building a mini Manchester City, a Manchester City first team that either left Manchester City or probably would leave them because of the game time. Could have got Sterling, but hey, we stuck to Rafinha and we didn't get him either. So we definitely need to look at Leroy Sane. Well, linked with Diaby, talking about Sergei Milinkovic-Savic. Too many big names and nothing to show for it till now in the other positions apart from the strikers. Let's see what Edu will do for Arsenal. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, cheers. And don't forget to subscribe if you seek daily Arsenal content. Cheers.